We'll be starting in just a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. All right, welcome to the party. It's your boy Mountain. We're back again for another day of Last Epoch. We're trying to get some Last Epoch stuff running. We're trying to get together, try to run through some stuff. I'm just trying to increase my speed and ability to be able to use the what you want to call it, this guy, the shaman, because I think I want to run with the shaman early on. If I don't run with the shaman, it's going to have to be the necromancer, because I want to do the wraith abomination build configuration. Still debating on that one, but that's where we going. Is we've got these ideas as starters, and those ideas on the starters are where we are at. We're at that. Should it be the Necro? Should it be the Void Knight? Should it be the Forge Guard? Should it be, you know, all the things that I like to run? The Druid, which one should be the one? So at this time, I'm actually, thinking Shaman is going to be the one I want to run, because I just want to kind of do a Shaman. I haven't really done a melee build other than Warpath or Razor Strike before, um, and that's the one that I think is just it's calling out to me, you know, and so it's one of those ones that I think I can spell session one. I think that's the one we're going to be running. We're going to be going down that route. So we'll try to go through again. See if we can go ahead and get this guy going. We're looking to do better, a better speed, going through the acts or going through the first act and everything like that. Because we're going to be eating up a lot of time, going through the acts and stuff, and I just kind of want to go through the acts, and I'm testing the filter. So last night I got up to a certain point with the filter and everything like that. Um, then after that we kind of going from there. Now this is the lich that I had put together for last league. or because this last league is still going. Just FYI, it's the lich that I had from last league, and I was sitting there thinking, you know, this is a actual, you know, pretty good build, but it died. So sad. Yeah, the health goes down. If I go to my other form, it actually, the health kind of builds back up. But it's one of those we got to go through, try to figure out which one, what's the plan is. So the plan is actually to go through that. Ooh, I need to finish off my. I have to get my room master guide. Oh, I try. So those that don't know the rune master, this was my rune master. It was doing really good. Then I died. I was so sad. So the monoliths and everything like that, I died in the monolith. It was a lag death, which makes it even worse. Makes it even worse. It's a lag death. So let's go ahead and go show y'all what a rune master is. I think it was a lag death, right? Okay, so with the rune master, you see how that goes? Rune master is so strong. So that's how the rune master rolls. And then you get with those with the runic bolt and the totem thing configuration that it has. It actually goes pretty good. Goes pretty good for that. So, hold for a second. Let me go get my coffee. Oh well, my coffee wasn't ready. My coffee machine is busted. Days. So, with that being said, we do have a lot of things that are going on in. All right. So sorry about that. Got some things going on the side here. So yesterday I had a very exciting day. My dogs got loose. Oh my gosh. So I had them fixing up the yard and everything like that, and getting my yard all fixed and stuff. And when I had them fixing up my yard, one of the things that they did was they uh they told my wife the the gate was closed and everything like that. And the gate was closed until one of the people tried to get out the gate. And when they tried to get out the gate, the dogs got loose. So then the dog started running down the street and got, pretty much got away. Um, wasn't a very happy afternoon for me because I had to go running around trying to. I had to go running around trying to make sure them dogs, got found. For about 30 minutes or more, I was sitting there driving around, looking for the dogs, looking for the dogs, looking for the dogs, and I was not happy. My wife was sitting there, and she was sitting there, she was like, how she said, she was like, baby, blah 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 blah. And I was sitting there, and I was like, I was not having it, wasn't feeling it. Sorry, I was not feeling it. I was just so upset because them dogs were gone. I was like, why am I doggone driving around looking for some dogs? He wanted to yell at the people because they told her the gate was closed. And then they were like, "Oh, the worst thing about it is the guy who was in charge. He was like, "Oh, the gate was closed." It's like, dude, the dogs wouldn't have got out if the gate was closed. How in the world did the dogs get free if the gate was closed? You know, and then so that started a little irritation with my wife, and I was like, "Look, don't worry about it." One of those. She was like, "Don't hire them again." I was like, "Okay, I can do that. But if we don't hire them again, it's gonna be all on you. That's all on you. Your choice, not my choice. 'Cause I can't, I can't." There we go. Sorry, trying to get things taken care of. This is such a pain. Sorry, got all this stuff going on. All right, let me go get that coffee. I can smell it. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Ooh, hold up, wrong one. No. What we want to do is we want to go ahead and create a new session. We're gonna go ahead and get this. We're gonna follow through this time with the route that the pathing we think should work. Uh, test. Testing. And three session three two. There we go. There we go. Go normal. Go to that solo account file. All right, so let's go ahead and create this character. And as soon as we hit the
Only the terror.
hopefully I will not get interrupted.
I can still feel the restless spirits of my family. The Temple of Eterra will have my answers.
He wishes to destroy.
Oh, just doing that again. I dislike what's going on here. And it's all game side too. I'll let y'all watch that while I reboot the game. Whatever this last patch that they did during the time frame that we went back to PoE has really affected my gameplay.
I can still feel the spirits of my family. The Temple of Eterra will have my answers.
He wishes to destroy us and steal.
Yeah, that's a, whatever it is, that's a memory leak. Yeah, that whatever that was, it's a memory leak. I guarantee that, because as soon as I come back without the memory, all of a sudden, a lot smoother play.
They like what? Are you good? Come, let me watch you fight. Smoke. So much destruction. And for what? Where'd you learn to fight?
So
Quick! It's town.
Impossible.
We're almost there. I'll see you ahead.
there we go. So we're going. Oh. No.
Impossible.
Let's see. Growth and then Jade Ring. Jade Ring will give us a little bit of stuff, but it's not what we need. We need actually a little bit more than the Jade. Because the Jade is. do this. Oh, Gladius. That's what I'm looking for. Right? Gladius is, what? 21 club is. Oh, keep the club. Keep the club. One good thing about the new league will be that
Impossible.
the conversion for the dog will be interesting. Silver ring. That's what I was looking for.
Impossible. Impossible.
There we go. Hunger. All right, so I do find something that I need to fix in my, that I will need to fix inside my loot filter. So the thing I need to fix inside my loot filter will be hide items, two-handed weapon. I never want to use two-handed weapon. So right before the hide normal items and stuff like that, I'm gonna put hide all two-handed weapons. That way, I don't see them. Because They don't benefit me at all. The two-handed weapons don't benefit me at all. It's just something that's just popping up, and I'm like, oh, is that a two-handed axe? Is that a one-handed axe? Is that a two-handed sword? There's a one-handed sword. But this build, since I'm gonna be doing double hand, I'm gonna be doing. Go. So this is to be a one-handed sword, one-handed helmet. These are all perfectly good for me to pick up.
This way! You're here to help! Protect the son! The drink! Tread carefully!
It isn't safe that should hold them. The howling monsters enough. What do you mean?
What's up? How's it going?
Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first, and then
I think I'm gonna play this build, which is what I call it I think I'm gonna be playing this build, which this build is a shaman. It's a storm tempest strike shaman that I'm planning on putting together. Come on. So with a tempest strike, I think that'll be an okay build. All we did yet. How's it going, sir? How's it going? Man, all we did yet. You just want attention. What's up? What's up? What you got? What you got?
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
You just
But
burning
not
point.
for me!
You just burning point. That's all that is. You want me to play Path of Exile? I can see. It ain't happening, dude. It ain't happening. I must give LE its rightful due. I won't even give Path of Exile 2 its what do I call it? LE Global Chat is pure PoE smack talk. Yes, it should be. That is pure BS what they're doing. Luckily, I'm in, you know, like it was about D4 last year. Yeah, they released it's on the main PoE site. If you ever go to the main PoE site, their release stream is the day before last Epoch.
Good. No.
Eterra's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Just type that in, see how everybody does. Yeah, that's crazy though. It was, I mean,
Okay. What that week there? Are you stay safe?
you could, I mean, it's a business decision, but at the same time, you can tell that they doggone doing some stuff that's real bad. Yeah, it's like they'll start talking for the next 30 minutes. Ah, okay. But I mean, what do you think about it? Do you think it's a good that they did what they did was really bad, or do you think what they did was, hey, it's just business? And the streamers, the big streamers, they just going along with it. They're not even trying to act like, oh, this is a bad situation, or DGG is doing bad business practices.
Impossible.
DGG is definitely trying to maintain a control of being one of the biggest ARPGs, but it's downright despicable how they doing it. That's just my opinion. I'm a terrible person. I know. I just saw a big streamer start his stream, and it was not even about it. It wasn't even about LE. He started his stream, and his stream said, "Oh, PoE 2 going over the blah 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 blah," and I'm like, oh, so it's like that, is it? You know, that's what went through my mind when I saw his thing. It's like, oh, so you just gonna go ahead and be like, okay. DM or talkative try. It wasn't DM or talkative try. It was somebody else it was somebody I actually pay attention to. I had to go back and check and see who it was, but it's somebody I pay attention to. And I was like, and I can't even say I can't even say, oh, I lost respect for this person, because hey, they don't, they doing their thing. They doing their thing. They got, and that's the one thing about being a professional streamer, though. You're subject to the whims of the world, and if your money's gonna come in from playing PoE doo-doo, then hey, do what you gotta do to make sure you can continue to survive, because if not, we'll have problems. I mean, I'm not paying your bill. I'm not paying your bills. So if I'm not paying your bills, you better do what you gotta do. Who's paying your bills? People that watch it. And if you think that that's gonna get you the most money, then you need to run down that path. You need to run down that path because I'm definitely not gonna help pay your bills. I'll look at you and go, glad you're making your money. Okay. But I also think it's kind of dumb that LE, PoE 2, and D4 all have their new seasons drop within 4 weeks of each other, annoying from a player perspective. That's true. That's true. But that's one of those ones where if you know the the cadence of the game. Okay? And what you do is you have to spread that cadence out so that you can give other people the chance to play other games. But you don't want to necessarily do that in this market because since everything is microtransaction, et cetera, you have to try to draw people to you instead of being on somebody else. Yeah, Mathel's 100% PoE streamer, so he's going to be playing PoE 1, PoE 2, no problem. Me, I'm not subject to those whims. I'm not subject to that situation. You don't like the point in fact that I'm playing LE? Hey, don't watch. That's what I need to do. Is I need to actually get a. But that's the key for me. It's like, hey, I don't have to be chasing after the goat. Throw that in. Oh, hold up. I can drop that. Can I do that? This? 3. I had that situation happen to me a couple of times where I was sitting there and I was like doing my thing, and somebody came up to me and was like, "Hey," well, not somebody came up to me. Somebody messaged me and told me, "Hey, you should stream more often." I was like, "I can." I got a life. I got a sick wife. I got a, you know. I got a sick wife I gotta deal with. I got a job I gotta deal with. Y'all want me to do what? Can't do it. And I remember the dude he was saying, well, if you stream more often, you can become a bigger streamer. Like, I don't care. I'm getting paid. Okay, so let's see here. We have dexterity, vitality. Nope, not worth it. This one could be worth. Yeah, it's not worth it either. This one? How about that one? Not worth it either. Let's banish that. There we go. That's the one I need to see right there. Got some attunement on it. You need to go here. Almost there. Almost there. But we got this. We got this. We're running a pretty good run. Not as good as we should, but we're doing better. Oh, we're doing terrible. Terrible run speed. Terrible. This is even worse than yesterday.
You're here for the Epoch. Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine.
There we go. I'm out. Bedtime. This is part of this part of the world. See you later, man. Oh, okay, no problem. Hey, where do you live anyway, man? You most likely overseas, most likely is what I'm guessing. So what part of overseas? Like you living in you know, what areas? No, not specifically. England. There you go. No, from England, live in Thailand. Oh, Thailand's awesome. Thailand's awesome. I want to live in Thailand. I would love to live in Thailand. Thailand sounds like it would be a good place to hang out. It would be a good place to hang out.
He's back. He's been quiet since he returned.
You're back. No. Do you think that I apologize? Lena, I'm so sorry to you too.
Hey, no problem. I'm gonna definitely have some fun. You enjoy yourself, man.
Prayers be with you.
Oops, I screwed that one up. Oops. I went over there, killed the thing, and I've done that before too. Where I've gone over there, killed the thing, and did not pick up the modification. That takes me to 76 versus. Oh. Catch you later. Woo, let's go.
What is this place? The spirits, they are in pain. And who are you? Do not die here.
There we go.
Yes?
Here. All right, let's go.
Be with you.
Ooh, look at this, baby.
gods be with you. Stay safe.
There we go. Ooh-wee.
Impossible.
Farewell.
Impossible.
All right, let's get the wolves into a blue wolf. And then let's go ahead and take this, get more health restore. Let's also oh, gotta put that one in. Oh, I can't wait. What's the what was it? S there. Gotta get that.
Impossible. Impossible.
What brings you here? Eterra's grace be with you.
Impossible.
There we go. Oh, not that way. Ooh, look at that. Looky, who's got cookies?
Impossible. Impossible.
get to the chamber. Dang! Here we go.
What? Galba?
Impossible.
You. Now the gods have long left this world, but their memory will give you comfort.
The gods have left this world, but the memory will give you comfort. Aha! Yeah, sure. Okay, so that gives me what I'm looking for here. Let's go ahead and go here. Nothing there. Let's. The stillness. Another silver ring. There we go, and we're going to keep on moving. Here we go. Ooh. Since I can't get a second wolf yet.
Impossible.
we go. Look at that. That was easy as pie. No, it wasn't. That actually took longer than I expected. But that's okay. We got this. Back down.
What? Goodbye.
Oh, beautiful. Got the glove.
Bah.
Panium's stupid life, please. Stop him.
Sent. So much.
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
Really don't even need to do these side quests till later on. Oh. Yo, how's it going? It's doing pretty good, man. Going pretty good. I worked out the start of my shaman. I haven't increased his speed output, but in other words, how fast I can get him to go through campaign exactly, but I've actually figured out how to keep him alive. Let's put it like that.
Impossible.
No, not using the druid. I'm going shaman. Shaman. Primalist. Primalist is the beginning class. That's going pretty good. Primalist is definitely.
Impossible.
I got two choices to go here. I usually go to the right, but I'm gonna see what happens if I go to the left first. Come on. Kill him. Beast, boy.
Impossible.
Oh, let's go. This is that one kill
Where
that
are
you
you
don't.
going? Gods.
Impossible.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Jade Rank, come on. Jade Rank there. This one. This one should be the one on. Oh. Then this one. We lived in the ocean under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, that takes care of that. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's get it. That is a glory. Armory. This is where we normally end up anyway. Let's see. This one. Hey, I made it. This is exactly what we're. Ah, did it. So what I just said when I said I did it was I got the guys. I don't know if you noticed it, but I got the guys that were fighting alongside me. I was able to get those guys that were fighting alongside me to be able to survive. What I mean by that is they survived to the point where we were fighting together against the boss. I always find that that's that's like the awesome if you can do that. You can get them to fight with you against the boss. It's actually pretty cool. Why do you say that? Why do I say that? Because there ain't nothing else. Generate storm stacks, baby. Generate storm stacks. It's gonna be harder than hard, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Here we go. SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know why why SpongeBob is stuck in my head for some reason. Here we go. Easy as pie, baby. Easy as pie.
He will find peace in death.
Easy as pie, baby. Oh.
Etera, what sorcery is this?
You seem a little disoriented. This is. He might be kind enough. Stay safe.
You've woken. Your if I then close your eyes
Shaman.
and focus on the potential you wish to wield as I guide the
I am a
shades.
shaman. Fear me.
I see that you are still you. That strength will be necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
I don't. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum,
Why, thank you. There is an old passage to the surface.
Stay safe.
Greetings.
bum,
Not well on May Terra smile upon you. Farewell.
All right, before we go and do that, I am going to go use the bathroom. Real quick bathroom break. And then after I get the bathroom break, we'll come back and we'll just continue on. This is definitely much better in damage output and everything like that than we were the last time. I remember the last time I decided, hey, I'm going to go to Auto Howl first and just go that route. And then when I went to Auto Howl, what happened was I took a deficit in damage. It definitely caused problems. So I was like, oh, let me pull that out and respec it. So when I respected, I was behind. By the time I got to here, I was behind. I done died a couple of times and just couldn't get myself going. So then what I did was I went and did it the right way. Um, we go ahead and we go here, we go to 2 here, go to 2 here, go to 2 here, then automatically get this one, right? So we get the maximum maximum companion increase. So I'm able to have 2 wolves, and then I was running 2 wolves and a what you want to call it, a crow at the time. So right now what we got is we have a Stormbolt on hit is 4%. Stormbolt on retaliation is 10%. So anything that hits it is like that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna increase that up to the maximum. After we increase that up to the maximum, then we're gonna go ahead and run down the Stormbolt retaliation. Well, actually, I need to put 1 point in this. I need to put one. Next point goes in here. That'll be 35 plus this makes 45. There'll be 45% chance that if anything hits my wolf takes any type of damage, storm bolts will be executed. So I need to put 1 point into there no matter on the next one no matter what. I should have did that on when I put instead of this one. That would have been a 40% chance, but that's okay. We'll put 1 point in here. That will do good. Then we'll throw more points in here, increasing our damage output. We do go down this route, boom, 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 and then go right here, and we start getting stacks. Minion storm stacks chance is 24%. We're gonna max this out before we go anywhere else. So when we max this out, this will get a total a full max, right? Then we can go ahead and go into here where we go Storm Bolt chance. Whenever you expend a storm stack, you're going to have a chance to cast Storm Bolt at additional enemies. This is one that we're going to max out as fast as possible, but we're going to go 1 here, then go here to get the repeat chance. When we get that repeat chance, so it's going to be, we're going to max this out with another 2. We're going to go 1, 2, and all the rest in here. And then we can go and do things like this one where we sit there and we get Gathering Storm deals, and you expend storm stacks more frequently, but storm bolts target enemies within a smaller area. That is a good one, but we also can offset that with this one. This gives us a target area of 50% more, while this one for every individual one, it's going to take us down by, so we're going to net a good one. So what happens is 32, this will give us more damage, more frequency, 32% and 32% reduction in area, while the other one is going to give us 50. So then that would leave us with 18% increase in target area. That takes care of this. That will fully vet this out. And so when we get to 20 here, which we're real close to 20 now, well, we're 16. That's close enough. We will then be putting this one into play. And when we put this one into play, there are certain things that we will be trying to do. So, hey Mal, do you do a lot of server maintenance, right? How do you search for newly created users using PowerShell? Oh, sorry, dude. I'm not a Windows guy. I am not a Windows guy. I am a Unix admin. I don't touch Windows. Oh. Yeah, I wish I could help you on that one, dude. You know, with the Unix, it's you can get the create time of the user, and just kind of go through it in an investigation when the user was created. Um, or no, when newly created users. So what you're trying to do is you're going to you're trying to use PowerShell to list your users, then get it. So so can you do a list information? Does the list information show creation date? What you could do is you could PowerShell execute a get user information to pull for every user, looking for the creation date, and then sort by the creation date, pull that out, and then drop it out into a thing. But I don't know Windows enough to be able to say that. That's what I would do on a Unix system. I'd go in, I'd sit there, I'd list out every user, I'd hit every user, pull get the user info for every user. And when I would do that, I would put it in a pair of username and creation date. And then I would actually go ahead and sort on the creation date, put it in an array, sort on the creation date, then grab the newest and then output that. The 5 newest users. Boop. That's where I would do. I think I'm gonna go with crit. I've been trying to debate on if I'm gonna do crit or not. I'm gonna go here, go to 5 here, go here, go here, then jump back over here and grab this one and that one, then go down here and there, just to get the crit. The efficiency I'm not really worried about. So ruin. Let's see here. So this is check for that in the username. If you got lists of the username somehow, uh, then you could do. I don't know what objects are going to be in there. That's my problem. I don't know what objects are in there because I haven't played with AD in such a long time. I'm looking at AD properties right now just to see if there is a creation date. Ha! They do got it. They do got it. You could do it. You could do it. So what you could do is you could do something like this. Hold for a second. I'm trying to let me get I'm gonna do notepad. Write it out. Notepad plus plus. Got me. You got. Yeah. I'm sorry. You got me in there. Uh. Got me trying to figure out exactly how to do this now. Okay, so what you would do is and then you would do I can get that property correct. That would that. Hey, what's up, Original Sin? How's it going? I'm sorry, I had to stop to help out. Uh, help out my man Rune. Hey, Rune, you still there? All right, I got what you would have to do. You're gonna have to figure out how to get a list of all your users, but then you could do something like that. So what you could do is if you have a list of your users, you can execute that command on a loop, inserting that user, and then that will give you the created time and the timestamp. The time, the created and the timestamp should be the same, but just in case it's different, you can throw both of them in there. That will give you a list of every user with the created time frame. Then you're going to have to sort that. So what you could do is you could do that and export it into a CSV. Now, if you export it into a CSV, there's a way to do that. I just don't remember. Hold up. Export PowerShell CSV. Hey, no problem. No problem. Can you figure out how to export that into a CSV, then put it into a spreadsheet and then just pop through? Or do you need me to kind of run through that as well? Original Sin. So what's up, man? How you doing? Sorry, I kind of got. I had to go through and help my man out. You know, so most of us in this channel are we're IT guys. A lot of us are IT guys. So um because we're IT guys, we kind of help each other out when we can. And so and everything. So you ready for Last Epoch Original Sin? Or you know, I'm just wondering. Just wondering. I'm ready. I'm just sitting there trying to figure out exactly if my character build that I'm thinking about will work. If it works in this league, it'll work in the other league. Be exact, it'll work better in the other league because there's two things that are different that are gonna enhance my damage in the new league. One is the pet chain. S3 ready. Season 3 ready. But I don't want to. I won't be starting it Thursday. We'll be Friday after work. Oh, I took the day off. I took Thursday off. I took Friday off. I took Thursday and Friday off so I can actually run. So I'll be here playing on Thursday. Be exact. If you're at work, you can just pull me up into on your phone or pull me up on the desktop in a small window. Hey, small window. I want a small window. You don't want people actually seeing that you looking at Twitch while you're at work. Because then they be like, what's he doing? Why is he what is he doing? And they're gonna be cutting their eye at you and stuff like that. You don't want that. So what you do is you get that, oh, you know, I still haven't used the bathroom. I gotta go use the bathroom. Okay. I'll be right back. I got to use the bathroom. I completely forgot. I got mixed up. Work. Um. You know, Rune asked me that question. I was like, I think I can figure this out because this is possible. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. I have to go pee. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm in construction, man. I'll be too dirty, sweaty, dusty, and all the bad stuff. Okay, okay. Well, see, that's okay. I can understand that. That, hey, I just had guys yesterday. Ooh, let me talk about these construction people, landscapers, not you though. So I had landscapers out here yesterday. Now it's raining and it's coming down bad. Rain is bad. I mean, it's coming down. Um, they were out here pulling up all the rocks around my house, putting down weed barrier, and redoing all the rocks around my house. Right. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, boom, they're doing this. Right. At a certain point, it started raining and it started raining real bad. My wife asked these guys, hey, are, you know, do you have the gate closed? And they respond with, yes, we got the gate closed. So my wife is like, okay, so if the gate's closed, I'm gonna go ahead and let the dogs out to go, you know, go use the bathroom, everything like that, and everything. So What happens is it's raining. There were some guys that were still in the backyard. I went inside. I saw my wife open the back sliding glass door, and the dogs went out. So the dogs run down the steps. They're barking and stuff like that because the guys are on the side of the house. I come outside into the garage, and I'm pulling these buckets, these big giant paint buckets for these guys to sit down while the rain is coming down so they don't have to worry about it. So I put these buckets down, and then I'm sitting there, and I come, and one of the dudes is, your dogs just went down the street. And I'm sitting there like, what do you mean my dogs went down the street? Y'all said the gate was closed. So I start to go down the street, run down the street to try to chase them. Well, the dogs, I can't see them. I don't know where they are. I can't see them. I'm calling their name. I can't see them. And I'm like, oh, man. So I had to run inside, go get my doggone keys, get some shoes and some other stuff to try to go ahead and chase my dogs down. Now, my dogs are very friendly dogs. They don't bark, they don't bite on anybody or anything like that. They're friendly, right? So the people down the street, their kids were outside, and the dogs come running up on them and is all excited and everything like that. These people, they get my dogs, and they get them, and they bring them into the garage, and they close the garage door so they won't run away. Now, I'm driving down the road looking for my dogs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they probably went to a whole nother area. I'm all over this neighborhood, going down to the other neighborhood, across the street. I'm just like all driving throughout this whole entire area looking for my dogs. Now, I'm sitting there driving. There's about 30 minutes me running around looking for my dogs. Then the neighbor gets on next door or something like that and messages, hey, anybody knows there's a chocolate lab and a black lab. It was loose on the hill, over off of this road, et cetera. And they were like, hey, so this friend, not necessarily, she's not really a friend, but she's a friend of the friend. So I've met her before. She knows who we are and everything like that. She tells them where we are. So they drive up here and say, hey, we got your dogs. Oh, okay. So I then have to go get the dogs. Now I'm sitting there and I got one of the dogs under control. Now the lady has one dog on a leash, and then she releases the leash, letting Jasmine get free. So Jasmine's running, and because I got control of Jade, Jasmine's not going anywhere. She's like, hey, I'm staying with Jade. So I'm sitting there and like, okay. And I'm like, open the trunk hatch on my car and tell in. So they both get in. They just jump right in. And I tell them sit, and they sit. And then I pull the little collar off. I close it. Then I hand the leash to them, and I was like, thank you very much. Then I go jump in my doggone car and drive. Oh man, I gotta call animal control and tell them that's fine. Oops, forgot about that. Okay, so then I gotta jump in my car and just drive to the house. I get to the house and everything like that. So I'm sitting there soaked because I'm sitting there getting out of the car, looking, checking the field and everything like that. I'm so not happy with construction workers. Not you, Original Sin. I'm upset with that. My wife was like, look, I don't even want them. We should never hire them again. And I'm sitting there, but I was like, but baby, they cheaper. They're the cheapest ones. She was like, oh. Hey, I asked them. And I'm like, yeah, I know you asked them. I know you did. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell her, but she was not happy. Oh, it was definitely eventful. Definitely eventful. Definitely not happy. I wasn't a happy camper. I was so unhappy. My wife kept coming in the room. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Like, you can't do nothing. 'Cause she's the one who let the dogs out. I think the reason why she was like, what can I do so much is because she let the dogs out. And I think she felt responsible because they got away. It ain't her fault. Don't get me wrong. It ain't her fault. She's not the one. She's not the one. Now, this is what the funny thing is. I was talking to the guy who owns or runs the landscaping company. What really irritated me was he was sitting there and he was like, the gate was closed. Like, no. If the gate was closed, the dogs wouldn't have got out. If you just, if he would have said, oh, sorry, the dogs got loose when one of the guys opened the gate to get out, that would have been a different situation. No. He was like, oh, the gate was closed. No, my dogs are down the street. The gates weren't closed. If my dogs are down the street, the gate wasn't closed. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but right now the gate's closed. I let my dogs out. They don't go down the street. They get to the gate, and for some reason, it prevents them from getting down the street. Oh, they went, so don't get me wrong. They started driving around looking for the dogs as well. They started driving around looking for the dogs as well. But no matter them looking for the dogs, they should have never let my dogs out like that.
The culture.
Chapter 3. I'm working indoors, bathroom oh man, I wish you lived close to me. I need some refurbishments in my bathroom or handyman modifications, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what you call it. I don't even know what you call it. My own little business. I love meeting my customers' dogs when they have them. Yeah, understandable. So I'll tell you what I'm looking to do. And, I have an issue with my bathroom sink in the downstairs. What happens is I'm probably gonna have to have walls ripped out and you know, things redone. But the situation is, I got these. When I am, the problem is when I turn on water downstairs. Okay, so I turn water on downstairs in that room, in the bathroom. The shower is perfectly fine, but when you turn the water on the faucet, it just stops. It doesn't stop. It trickles. It'll start good, then after a while, it goes to a trickle. Like, why is it losing pressure? Why am I losing pressure on my doggone water? And it only happens in the basement, on the water in the bathroom. So whatever that dude did to make my basement and the water in my basement, he screwed up something. But my basement was unfinished at first, so I had the guy come in and make my basement and do all the basement configurations. So I gotta find a plumber, a handyman, somebody. So most likely what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get a plumber. The plumber's gonna tell me, hey, I'm gonna break your walls out. Find where this dude made the mistake and fix it. After that, you're gonna have to get somebody to do drywall and repaint your whole entire, your whole area. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you. I already know. So, oh, that was stupid. I went through that for no reason. I didn't even realize that was a two-handed sword, not a one-handed sword. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is how we supposed to run, boy. This is how we supposed to run. I need the electric wolf helmet. That's all I need. I need the electric wolf helmet and the other thing, and then I'm set. Y'all see this? I don't even have to do anything. Mostly it's just the pets doing the work. Now, I should be able to do some work, but mostly it's the pets. Who's that? Who's that? Thank you for the follow. What's it? Salamander. Oh, okay. You can get to my Discord and everything like that via the chat. There's in the about. In the about, there is a Discord link. Use the Discord link to gain access to my Discord.
Greetings. Farewell.
I'm 19. Look at that. Look
Who are
at,
you?
look at.
Go on.
I wonder. Yeah, let's just go. Oh, hold up. Let's go on up here. Get that done. Oh, come on, do the locomotion. Oh. Ooh. All right. Remember I said I gotta do that. That gives us more of a chance to get that retaliation kicking off. Or there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're almost there. Got to get a little bit extra stuff. Oh, I forgot. Storm totem. Storm totem. And what do we need for the storm? We need to get two. Two. There we go. We do a third one here. We got the cast speed increase. Then we'll go over here. Ooh, wee. Doing good. Doing good. Now we're still looking for the relics. That one relic, it ain't gonna come till later. It'll make it so I don't have to cast manually my ain't no room. Hold up. Work. What kind of relic is this? And that storm totem, boy. I don't know how strong that storm totem is.
Impossible.
Okay, so Let's go. Here we go. Woo. Come on. There we go. Back. They do some. That's all right. So this is minion stacks. Minion storm stack chance 40%. So we got a 40% chance for it to generate. We are now going to go ahead and go down into that situation where we go, and we're gonna get that. This we're gonna do 1 point here, 1 point here. And we're gonna do 1 point here, 1 point there, and we're gonna continue to kind of build up our points between these in the end. But we're doing a great job. I think we're doing a good job of what pathing we need to go down, and that's, I think, is a good thing. It's gonna, it'll give us where we need to go. I still think the ultimate damage output is going to still be needing that need that helmet and that ooh, we needed to go back and sell. Oops, we needed to go back and sell. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and look at our damage output. We're gonna put this axe here. We're at 81, so definitely not worth it. 90. $76. 101. $101's best damage output so far. $106. Okay. Now this is an interesting one. Oh. 6. 134. I'm still gonna be able to crit. It's just that I won't be able to do the go. Here you go. There we go. Oh.
Farewell.
134. 164. 183. Yes. So it looks like the filter is good. Just got a couple of things that I need to fix. The filter looks like it is good.
Yes.
we go. Uh-oh. We want axes no matter what, just FYI. What I think I should do is make a filter configured just for axes. So that the axes will be added, and then when I do the filter for axes, it'll help me out in the long term if I set it up. 70. Because I can do axe or sword, right? So what I need to do is I need to tell it to, hey, if you have any type of increased damage. So if you look at it like this, if you have any type of damage, melee damage increase, take it. I also need to say, hey, if you got, just something like that, on an axe, then we should go ahead and we should be trying to pick those things up. Lightning would be better, but if you have, any type of damage, just drop. Let me know, because those are going to be the ones that are going to be like, hey, at the long term, they will be the better things that we. When we dismantle things, we're going to be making sure. So long term, what I want to do is I want to only have things that drop things that drop in color that I want. I know to grab them and to put them in and to shatter them as soon as I have a chance. Boom, 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 shatter. Boom, 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 shatter. As soon as, because those are going to have, let's say, those are going to have stats and things that I'm looking for. So health wise, attunement, melee damage increases. So that when I come and I get a weapon or get something that I can actually do, I can just go kind of put the things that I want on it. But that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to work out that bare minimum configuration that I want. Now I will lose, just FYI, I will lose some things. The reason I'm saying that is, this right here is going to exclude any two-handed weapon that might have increased lightning, increased whatever, because it's a two-handed weapon, I'm just going to ignore it. But we get enough gear pieces in the game that it should offset that I don't have to worry about that, because if I shattered everything, I would have no shattering runes. So I should be able to kind of, maintain what I got without having any problem. Anybody got any questions on those before I actually go ahead and continue playing? Oh, okay, that's good. Okay. So let's get on to the next section. I wonder, can I get a... Woo, actually pretty good.
Impossible.
All right, we're definitely got some things we're going through. Hey, I should be able to pull this time. I empowered that thing and it didn't even do anything. After this. Interesting. It just re-rolled the numbers. And didn't do anything on that one either. Eh. It robbed me. I want y'all to know it robbed me. Here we go. Actually, I need to give me some love. Exciting and come aboard. They'll be expecting you. A love boat. Y'all remember the Love Boat? I don't know if y'all remember the Love Boat used to be this one show, and they kind of tried to bring back the Love Boat a little bit, but it you know, there's one thing about nostalgic type shows. They did well in their time because of what they did and the way society was back in the day. And what I think the failure is that we have with, or Hollywood is having, in trying to recreate, because what they're doing is they're trying to recreate the awesomeness of the show, because hey, it made tons of money, it was loved, everybody, it gets syndication, you know, companies are like, hey, I'll pay to get to play this old show on my channel at this time of night or whatever. Well, the problem the reason why these things don't do very well is because they're trying to capitalize on the name more than writing a good story or a new good story. They're like, hey, we can draw people in to have them, watch and see how good we can rewrite this story. Well, where the failure comes in is you can't rewrite this. That's where we're gonna have a problem. You can't rewrite this. You can't capitalize on that same nostalgia, happiness, the things that pop up in your brain when you think about Fantasy Island, uh Hawaii 5 and all the other things. Now they did come back with Hawaii 5 but that's more because they rewrote Hawaii 5 to be more of a procedural, which, let's just be honest, procedurals do well. Lumbo, uh what's the name? NCIS, CIS. What's the other one? Criminal Minds, Bones, things like that. If they tried to make Bones again, right? You are, Ken. If they tried to make Bones again, it would be okay, but can you get that same nostalgia thought process? I mean, my daughter even likes Bones. Okay? My daughter and I, we watch Bones every Saturday. Every Saturday. We sit down, watch episodes of Bones together. That's how well that and well written and likable Bones was. Now, what does that mean for us in the long term? Not as much as you think. I think I'm gonna go with that. So I'm thinking, and this is where I'm trying to get this. Where? Hold on. What am I thinking? I have this. I have this already. It's planned out. What in the world am I thinking? My brain. Oh Lord, my brain is not working today. My Lord, my brain is not working today. Okay. Where the failure comes in is I need to figure out where is it? There we go. It is this one. It's this one. I was supposed to do that one. Okay. Because I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? And I put the 2 points here, and then you go straight into the attunement and threshold changes here, get stunned avoidance, everything like that. And we're gonna go ahead and go all 8 into this one. And then after we do that, then we start rotating into other things. I just was like, is it this one? Is it this one? What is it? Now, one of the problems that I have with this build is generation of ward. So there's no ward here. There's no ward in this one. There's no ward in that. There's no ward in this. Oh, I'm sorry. There is ward right. But that's because it's called ward. All right. So with that, we get no ward, right? This one gives us points of health. This one gives increased health regen per uncapped endurance. This one gives us health points. But this one is when you use a Maelstrom one. This one gives us health and health regen per attunement, which is what we're going to be looking for. But if you notice, there's very little health configurations for us. So we have to get that health mod, that health configuration. We got to get that from ourselves somehow. And what I mean by that is we need to do things like
May I tear a smile upon you? Farewell.
we need to do like a piece of gear or something like that to help and or enhance our capabilities to survive. Just be honest. We will not be able to survive. We will not be able to survive if we don't get better health regen configurations and stuff like that for the build.
Impossible.
go. Got it. Got it.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
There we go. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, we got to go entombment right there. Sad, sad, sad. You want to know somebody who I actually would, like to meet? I'm gonna give you somebody I'd like to meet, and only because I've seen a couple of her interviews, and she's got a head on her shoulder. You know Jenny Ortega, the girl that did Wednesday, right? One of the reasons why I want to meet her is because she was sitting there, and she's the hot stuff right now. What I mean by that is, you get her in a show or TV or movie or whatever, and everybody's like, yes, that's who we want. Because she's got a good name right now. One of the things that she did, I'll put it like this. She's pretty much a Jennifer Lawrence, right? You remember Jennifer Lawrence back in the day when she first came out with the Hunger Games, when she was in the Hunger Games, everybody was like, oh, I gotta have Jennifer Lawrence on my, in whatever movie I could get her in, Well, Jenny Ortega, I think her name is, she's the same thing. But the one good reason why I want to meet Jenny is because you remember just a while ago we were sitting there and we were talking about how Hollywood keeps on trying to cash in on names for shows and stuff like that. Things that cash in on the name and the prestige of a name and try to rewrite it for new generations, and it never really captures what the original one had. Well, one interview that Jenny had done, Jenny Ortega did. Sorry, can't call her Jenny because I think of Jenny or Jennifer Ortega. I don't even know what that lady's name is. I really shouldn't even be talking about her. But in that interview, she was sitting there and she was saying that, and I agree with her, she was saying that the writers and stuff like that inside of Hollywood are lazy. And she was saying instead of rewriting what's already out there, write something new. Make the new generations awesome show instead of trying to use the old show as a reference, etc., and rewrite the old show, make a new generation of awesomeness. And I was sitting there and I was like, you know, that lady is off. She's young though, so, you know, can't really call her a lady. Should I call her a child? No, she's not a child either. She's like 20 something, so I can't call her a baby. Well, either way go, she's got a head on her shoulder. And she was, you know, and she's right. I mean, if they would just write the new stuff, everything would be great. You know, well, not everything. You write the new stuff, you might get a hit show. Y'all might not. So my wife, she used to watch this show called Sex and the City, right? And they had 2 seasons, I think, of Sex and the City. And so she was sitting there the other day. She started watching, it's like a sequel to Sex and the City or whatever it was. And she was like appalled initially. She was appalled at the remake or the reboot. They didn't call it Sex in the City, which was a good thing. They called it something else, right? But my wife was up in arms. She was up in arms. She's like, that's not how this character would act. So she So, but like I said, my wife was up in arms at first. And the reason why she was up in arms mainly was because she was like, that's not how this character would act. That's not what I fell in love with. And then she had told me one thing that was kind of funny. She was like, after the first season of whatever the name of that show is, she didn't like it. She was like, I didn't like it. I'm not going to watch it. Then she came back to watch the second season. And she was like, they learned. They realized that they were messing up. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, that now they did this. And this is more like what we're used to, more like what we want to see. And I'm like, huh? Good to know. Got to go for attunement. We want spell damage increases. Oh. This is actually doing pretty good. This build, from what I can tell. And I don't even have any of my cool stuff. And what I mean by cool stuff is I don't have any of the things that I want to have. So like the claw and some other stuff, you can actually have those by now. That's how we roll. Really? I got that already. There we go. Ah. That's how we do. Retaliation right now is at 55%. So if anything hits my animals, it's gonna execute. Gonna hit that stunt. It's gonna, well, not yet because I ain't got no stacks, but it will eventually get stacked. Okay, somebody's at my door. Oh, that's my food. Okay, I'm gonna get to the next zone, then I gotta stop because there's food out front. Food on my doorstep. Food on my doorstep. What's up, Sarah Lee? How's it going? I think I'm going to open up with this one. This build right here. Gonna be a shaman. You might try Heartseeker. Oh, that's Heartseeker was good last league. I don't know exactly what's gonna be good this league, but it was definitely one of the top ones that everybody was trying because it was awesome. Let's just be honest. It was awesome.
Well, on you
All
go.
right, give me a second. I gotta go get food. Okay, got my food. There we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. Food was I had to put the food away and stuff like that. You all know how it is. All right, so I gotta go back here. There. Is it through here or we'll go through?
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Oh. Not this one. Not that one, it's the other one. I think that's going to be the biggest problem. At first, I was like, I'll skip some of the grays just to quickly get through things. But I don't know where certain things are. And that's going to cause a lot of problem.
Impossible. Impossible.
And that could be a problem. That could be a problem. We have to talk about it.
Eterra's blessing.
And I'm not going to know which ones are the ones that give me, like, good things and which ones are going to give me the bad stuff. So this is the one where we were. Yep. So that's the one where we were. We actually made it further this time than last time, but I still think our timing is off. Off by a lot. Okay, so it is actually 10:45. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut early because I put the food away and everything like that. But while I was putting the food away, I realized something is going on with one of my dogs. Like when she got loose, either she hurt herself or something where her leg got injured. I gotta figure out exactly what's going on. Take her to got them. All right, so talk to you guys later. Peace out, and I hope this helps you in your quest for ultimate power. Peace.